Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video blog of the Halloween tale that I had made a couple of weeks ago, which is called 3 Ways to Scare Your Babysitter. Now, some of you probably, if you've watched the video, some of you probably have noticed that it was 2 ways that the boy actually managed to try and scare the babysitter. However, the third way was supposed to be a turn on the story, a story change from when the boy would have third scare on himself by the babysitter. Anyway, enough of that now. I made the story because I was going to get back into I had some data loss on my YouTube channel, which made me lose a lot of stuff, and I lost a lot of stuff, so I was going to get back into it again. And I thought, with Halloween coming, I thought I'd make a really good story. I thought I'd go a little bit into the horror side. So that's when I had made that story, and I had a deadline to achieve. And I thought that the Halloween was on the 7th of November, or around about November at that time, and I thought I had plenty of time. But then when someone told me the actual day that it was, I had some idea what I wanted to do in my mind at a short time. So with the help of my editor, as you'll see in a minute, I managed to cringe you up a little bit of a video and post it online. It was an idea, and I thought something about the evil witch. And if you haven't watched the video, I suggest you do it now and then come back to this. But the video is called 3 Ways to Scare Your Babysitter. It's the next one, of course, so watch that. It's supposed to be on Halloween, but obviously Halloween is past, so watch it, you'll enjoy it. I do ramble on a little bit in the middle with the actual story. The editor should have sorted it out, but like all editors, I had a deadline, and they had excuses. Listen you, I've got a deadline to hurry up, so get that YouTube video done. I've got about 1 day left. I am really doing the best that I can, but unfortunately the computer is really slow, and I'm really doing my best, okay? It's just gonna take a little bit longer, okay? Just a little bit longer. Listen you, I've got a deadline to adhere to, so make sure you get it done now. Otherwise, you'll get sacked. Yeah, garbage, you don't pay enough anyway. Excuse me? I don't think I've quite heard that. Yeah. Okay. No problem, I will do. Anyway. Back to the actual thing. So with the story actually done, we managed to post it online, and it got about 13 views or whatever. But if you're watching this video, it's designed for the future, so if things get better, then the video should be okay. But I had a little bit of problem with recording, but apart from that, I had a bit of a problem with the recording, and here are some of the things. If you try to record at night with a candle right close to you, and you have a poor quality camera like this one here, it's a little bit more tricky than you think, as you can see from these clips. Hello, and welcome to today's special... Hello, and welcome to today's Halloween feature. It's a story about a young man who is forced to be babysit, but in his quest to get rid of this, it's not working there, what is it? Right, let's do that again. Let's make that card a bugger off. Hello. Yeah, that seems okay. Right, let's do that again. Woo! Don't go off. Hello, and welcome to today's special feature. It is a story about a young man who is forced to be babysit, but in his quest... My candle! Wait, we have fire! Oh, bloody hell. Alright, do that again. Oh. Not blow the candle out. Alright. Hello. And I can't do it now. Oh my God. And there you have it. get quite a good effect in the darkness with a candle and a bit of fun. But there you go. That's how you're doing. Anyway, with that done, I decided that I would give a little bit of an interesting theme for the YouTube community who watch it, because that witch is supposed to follow on to other stories as Halloween's or as these tends come back. So the witch is going to be haunting you through the screen in a way. It's some kind of mind mess up that I'm going to be doing with you, but you'll see that later on. Anyway, hopefully when the channel gets a bit more popular and bigger and bigger and bigger, the videos are going to get a little bit more better, as you saw in the few clips where I'll be doing third point of view, having other people in it, and different points of view from different areas and that. So I'm going to try my best acting skills, as they say, to get that done. So without anything else, alright, so the next videos, there's a Grim Fairy Tales series that I am trying to rebuild, because I already had done that, but unfortunately the hard drives and all that I had it all stored on died on me. So I managed to collect some of the data, but unfortunately the way this camera records onto the SD card is very weird. It's like does it in chunks and then stores the file data, but the file data was erased, so when the recovery software tried to recover everything, it did it as one whole file, but it was all in chunks, so bits of it didn't work, it came up as all messed up, and I have to piece it all together, and it just, parts of it are missing, and it's just a complete jumble mess. So I managed to recover some of it, but I have to redo some of it, and some of the stories, there's 3 stories in total for the series. 2 of them seem to be lost. I might maybe recover one of them, and I probably have to redo them as well. So just look forward to seeing that. And that's the end. It's just a short video just to see what's going on. The next story will be probably the Grim Fairy Tales, but also I'm going to get into doing a little bit of DIY stuff on the equipment that I use, the things that I make which relate to the channel. So for example, on my Halloween video there was a light outside which I made myself. It was very bright, very powerful, 100-watt light or LED panel, so I'm going to be putting that on the channel as well to show you how to make that and the relevance of it for the channel. And also camera, I'm going to make interesting and yeah, very interesting camera rigs I'm going to be making up as well, which you can't really buy. Yeah, I've got some really good ones that I'm going to be putting on the channel, and hopefully give really good effects, and really good, especially when I want an effect where you're walking somewhere and the camera is following you without somebody there, so the camera is rolling with you for a long distance. So I've got to be doing things like that. And also my brother, he's got a drone, so we're going to have a little bit of fun with that at some stage to make these stories, and we'll do all kinds of wonderful things, so stay tuned. So I'd appreciate it, guys, if you give I'm not too sure about this video, you don't have to like it or whatever, it's just an information video, but the actual story, 3 Ways to Scare Babysitter, you know, give it a like, spread it around. As this video is being made, I've only got 13 subscribers, so, you know, spread the word. More people out there, the more fun I can make it, but more importantly, the more people I can interact with, the more ideas I can get, the better the channel can get, because at the moment I've got very low subscribers, nobody's talking to me, so if you leave a message I can return back to you, because I'm not that busy, so it's very easy for me to chat to you, talk to you, all that sort of stuff. So you'll be able to chat to a YouTuber, get to know somebody from the very beginning. I see myself as getting big, I don't know, but you know, things that I need is help on how to make videos, improvements, ideas, and also equipment that I can use to make these things better, and also mistakes that I'm doing, any ideas to get the channel more popular, stuff like that, you know, I'm all ears. So as they say, I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos. I'll be making more videos, as this is turning out to be more of a hobby as we go along, because I've got all this equipment, I want to use it, and I like telling stories. It's getting interesting as it goes along, and coming up with all these ideas that are just in my mind, and that sort of stuff. And as the channel gets more and more popular, more and more people, and more viewership, then I might start modifying it. I have thought about it because originally I was going to have the channel as just for my stories, but I'm thinking, well, maybe I can have other people's stories as well. As long as I can read it and put it, I might start accepting them, but only if the channel is getting a little bit bigger. Then make it a lot more fun. There are a few other channels that I watch, Nightmare channel and some other that do horror stories and that sort of stuff. I want to do it a little bit different. I want to get involved. I want to you know, be more different locations, different places, make the story more fun. As the channel gets bigger, then I'll start hiring actors and stuff like that, or even YouTubers to come and help me, that sort of stuff. So we want to get all interactive, get really cool, get things going. You know, I want to bring something back to the community in a way. But anyway, enough of my rambling. We have to get on with the show. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done, but it may not be necessary because when I upload a video, if you've already visited my channel, YouTube might automatically add my video to the new. I don't know how it works, but I don't know. Best to subscribe anyway. So, and like the video, like my other stories, watch my other stories as well, and remember, other stories are in 3D sound, so you need to wear headphones for best effect, especially the Grim Fairy Tales, especially the Halloween one. And try and watch it all the way to the end because that's when it gets really interesting. You're going to enjoy it. Definitely the stuff that I did at the end of that video. Right. For now, take care of yourselves and I'll see you later. Goodbye.